Hey guys, Shayla here, and today we have Retribution Week Day 2, Spell Power Ret. We're going to be using Seal of Righteousness Retribution in this, stacking a lot of spell power, Erathascenarius. Yeah, so what I notice about this build is that it's very effective, it is good, but it is not as crit prone as the AP Ret. With AP, we saw a lot of double and triple crits, a lot of burst damage. This won't have too much burst. I mean, you'll get a crit every now and then that'll hit for a lot. But for the most part, Seal of Righteousness is doing a consistent, steady stream of damage. You still get a lot of damage, but it's not as explosive as AP Ret. But it's still very viable. And you do see a slight increase in your healing due to the spell power, so that's a nice little perk. But yeah, we're taking everything except for command, eye for an eye, basic ret build. We took kings, repentance, vengeful strikes, vengeance. You know how it goes. So here we have gear. I am using primarily spell power plate with a Erathascenarius. We got the Amulet of Vecnalash in the last AQ, so I'm very happy about that. Lots of spell power and a bit of spell crit too. I'm also using the Cave from the Thorium Brotherhood, the Fiery Cloak, the spell crit, spell power, MP5 cloak. It's very good. So we're going to open up on this priest here. This priest is going to be most annoying. The druid is going to be annoying too, but I know he's feral. He's not resto. So I want to get this priest out of the way because I am suspecting their disc, and the last thing I want to do is let them cast. I want to stay on them. And again, you see consistent damage, lots of procs. We are using a Darkmoon card, Heroism, as well. So you'll see a lot of on-hit damage. Now, the nice thing about Seal of Righteousness Retribution is that when you're using Righteousness, it doubles the proc rate of your on-hit effects, but that doesn't affect trinkets. So we're going to get double the effect on our Hand of Ragnaros. We're going to get double the effect on our Frost Folio, but we're not going to get a double effect on the trinket, the Darkmoon card Heroism. So I'm going to try to stick on somebody. I guess I'm going to disrupt this mage. I'm going to connect with them. They get a turtle off on me. I'm just going to eat the turtle. I do have a bubble, but I don't want to waste my bubble. And this mage is going to get away from us. So we're going to head back to our base. I see this druid over here. I'm going to connect, pop my Talisman, and he's already dead. Just healing up my teammates, making sure they're blessed. So I am going to locate wherever the enemy flag carrier is in this base. Now I'm the only one down here, and I have to wait for quite a while to get some backup. But I identify he is on the roof. I don't want to engage with him yet, so I'm gonna tell my teammates, and hopefully somebody comes to back me up. So this warrior comes out on enemy balcony, and he sees me, so I'm going to have to deal with him. We get a repentance up on him. We're gonna judge Seal of the Crusader on him because we talented into it, and we're gonna connect freedom ourselves to get that hamstring off of us. There it is. There's a bit of burst. We're going to pop our Talisman of Ephemeral Power just for increased spell power. Hopefully we can get a Erathascenarius proc too. We're going to pop our bubble, heal. And we are going to stop this priest. Now, because a priest and a warrior, that's bad news. So we want to deal with this priest as soon as possible. And the flag carrier drops down. So this is not good. We have all these people. We've got a priest, a warrior, and this druid who's carrying the flag. And we're going to have to figure out some sort of way to get our flag back. So I am going to stop this warrior the best I can. And we deal with the flag carrier, but they repick. That's too bad. So I am going to deal with this warrior and this priest. Hopefully. See, I might be going down here. But we did manage to recapture our flag. Oh no, I pop a lay on hands. So I am still in this. I want to get away from this warrior. We got two priests. We got a priest in here. We got a priest out there. This priest is starting to cast a holy fire, and I don't want them to hit me. So I'm just trying to avoid as much as I can. I don't really have too much more tricks. I got a regeneration, maybe regeneration rotation. But it's not looking too good for me. Yeah, I think I end up going down here. So we are going to come down mid, hop into the fray. I see my teammates beating up on some warlocks over here. I'm going to help them out. Now this warlock is going to try to slow me. I'm going to kill his pet so he cannot lock me and my teammates kill him. Yeah, I thought that you just killed Succubus first, but if you see a warlock pet near you and they're attacking you, just get it out of the way. It provides so much utility that you might as well kill it. It's going to make the fight a lot easier once it's down. Whether it be Succubus, Fell Hunter, or Voidwalker, if you can kill the pet, you should kill the pet. So we're going to zero in on this rogue. Rogues are disruptive. Get them out of the way. Rogue is dealt with. We see this druid. We're going to come up and we connect with him. He's done. Now we have a warrior. My teammates finished him. So we're pretty much good. Somebody's hitting me. A warlock is hitting me from somewhere. I am going to hodge this warrior or warlock. We repentance him. He fears me. I break the fear. I connect with him. He dies. We've got this rogue just running around free. He's dealt with. Yeah. Good area management over here. We got this area under control. So I'm going to run back in. They all just respawn, and I think this was a mistake because I have no mana. So many casters around me, and yeah, they end up killing me here. Yep, that was a mistake. I should have left with my teammates. So I am going to try to separate this priest from this warrior. Unfortunately, the warrior sees. He comes back, but I'm just going to start wailing into this priest. Because again, priest is going to make it so we can't kill the warrior. So we got to get the priest out of the way first. I'm stuck in a psychic scream. So we're going to get out of the scream. And we're going to go after this priest. Keep him separated. And this priest is dealt with. Yep, so Rogue has popped up to help this warrior. I am going to heal my teammate a bit, get a Blessing of Sacrifice up, and then try to connect on to this Rogue. We are going to eat the Fear, the, what is it? Intimidating Shout. We're going to eat it and save the bubble, just in case. We're also going to off-heal. And this is where a good paladin is separated from an average one. Off-healing during the fight is going to be super helpful. I pop my bubble, and I start to bandage. Now, hopefully my shaman friend is going to have the upper hand here. This warrior thinks he's going to do something. I hodge him, and I just start laying into him. There's some decent bursts, and we have this priest near us again. We're just going to continue to connect to our targets and clear our area out in front of mid. So I do not have any mana whatsoever, but we end up winning the fight. So this is another game, second game here. And again, just testing Seal of Righteousness, Retribution. It's got a bit of burst, but again, it's not as fun or as bouncy as the AP crit Retribution. I did end up trying command, and we'll upload that video tomorrow. Just because I thought command might be a little bit fun to test out in spell power as well. The Seal of Righteousness does a steady amount of damage, but it doesn't really scratch that itch as far as burstiness goes, so that's unfortunate. So we have the flag. We are going to go down enemy tunnel, and I am just going to peel for our flag carrier. We get out into mid. I do not see anybody. I'm going to look to my right. And do I see anybody? Yes, we have a warlock. So I am going to cleanse, put up a Blessing of Sacrifice, heal, off heal, and try to stop whoever is behind. So yep, we have this warlock here. The warlock is dealt with, and we just happen to see the enemy flag carrier. It's a mage. I pop my freedom. He tries to ice block me off, but it's no use. And we recover the flag. We get a Seal of the Crusader off, and we just blow up this warrior. Yep, really strong team. All we have to do is stick together, and it should be an easy match. So they pick up our flag. We are going to file into our base, try to find wherever the enemy flag carrier is gone. And our flag carrier, Xilent, has gotten sapped. So we are going to try to clear a way for her. I pop Perception just to try to get some eyes on a rogue. And he's going to pop out here right now. So I'm going to Hodge him. He trinkets the Hodge. I'm going to wail on him just to stop him. And he got her half health just from doing his basic rotation. You know, and he was maybe alive for about 3 seconds. So yeah, you want to put rogues down as soon as they come out of stealth. It is just way too risky to let them just wail on people. They're gonna shut people down and kill people in the blink of an eye. So just focus on the rogues. So we are going to try to connect with this warlock here. I got my freedom up, so they can't exhaustion me. I pop my talisman, big damage. I pop my bubble because I don't want to eat that fear. I know I can finish them off. And we're going to kill them through bubble. So we see the enemy flag carrier over here. And I see this druid back here who is healing. So we're going to deal with this druid. You know, just push him away from his flag carrier. And we stay on top of our druid. And he is dealt with. That frost oil is coming into handy. It's just keeping me on top of my target. You know, and it even disrupts what your enemy's doing. That druid had to shift out of travel form to get rid of the frost oil. So, you know, it just bought me a little bit of time to stay on top of him. We see this druid again. We are going to connect on him. I see a priest on my left. I'll probably deal with this priest after this druid is dealt with. We just lay into him. Big bursts. So mid is clear. Again, our team is very well geared, very good group cohesion, and we are just controlling everywhere we are. I actually think this is a game where I was invited with a group of people who were playing. You know, they wanted to form a group, so I was like, yeah. So I guess it's technically a pre-made. Just this one. The last one was a random queue. But yeah, I'm seeing Mark, so that means I am in a group with some rankers who are ranking at the time I was recording. And again, you can just find groups naturally like that. If you're playing a few matches for like an hour or two and you see the same people, throw out an invite, you know, get 5 of them in a group and queue together. Yeah, we have a very, very amazing group cohesion in this game. Very good. So again, just complete control over mid. I pop my talisman. I'm going to try to connect with this paladin. I'm rhyming. We are going to finish him off. He's healing like crazy. But I just do so much damage. And luckily we got a mage and a priest here to help me out. So we are going to help our flag carrier get across the way. I am going to pop freedom and make sure they're all buffed up. And hopefully in a second here we run into the enemy flag carrier. I'm not seeing them, so I'm gonna just start to head over here, and I see a mage here. He's probably gonna try to intercept, so I repentance him, get a seal of the Crusader up on him, and just start connecting. He's gonna blink away from me, but that's sort of good, and I think I can catch him, but he just outpaces me. So we're gonna have to deal with this mage once we get to the top of the roof. Easy enough. The mage did manage to do a decent amount of damage on our flag carrier, but nothing we couldn't stop. So I'm headed back down tunnel, and I run into this warlock here, and I am getting spell locked and attacked by this fell hunter, but I'm going to opt to take the warlock down first. If I get an opportunity to connect on the fell hunter, I will. I'm low on mana, and I keep getting feared. It's not looking amazing, but I think I can get out of this. So she is going to try to pass on to get to our flag carrier, so I have to catch up. So Xilent is starting to take a bit of damage. I'm connecting on this warlock. I freed him myself to get the exhaustion off. I cleanse myself, pop my talisman, and we start to get a decent amount of burst. I pop my bubble just so they can't stop me, and she is dealt with. This mage is going to attack as well, so we're going to connect with this mage. And the mage is also dealt with. We're going to cleanse Ileana and heal. Or we got some bandages, I think. Yeah, just because I am flat do not have anything else in the tank. So I'm going to bandage her and then bandage myself. And we have a priest who has walked in on us. So I stun the priest. Start connecting. Get a decent burst, but they brought teammates. I am It's not looking too good for me. I try to heal, but they go line of sight just at the last moment. So I'm going to put a Blessing of Sacrifice up and just start trying to slow this priest down. And this priest is dealt with. Yeah, close call. So we are going to sit in the flag room, and we see a mage down here. So we are going to deal with the mage pre-freedom. Just sit on him. He should go down pretty quick. Again, he can't stop me. He can't slow me, so it was pretty easy. You just stay on top of him. So I'm just going to guard the flag and wait for them. We're 2 out of 3. You know, we should have this in the bag. It was a great game. And yeah, they end up walking up tunnel with our flag. That's going to be it for the video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Peace.